Okay, so 5.2a says represent the value of the digit in decimals through the thousandths using expanded notation and numerals. So one of the ways that we do that is with the place value disc, which if you don't have, they're really not that expensive. EAI sells them. I've found them on Amazon before. But when you order them, you do want to make sure that you get the ones that represent, that have the tenths, hundredths, and thousandths in them, because there is a lower grade level set that does not have those in them. So make sure that when you're ordering it, you do that, okay? And I know this is something that Cindy had purchased for the campuses as well. So I've written a number up here, 87 and 345 thousandths. So I have these 10 frame place value charts that I use with the kids because it helps them to visualize it really well, and they're using 10 frames in the lower grades anyhow. So for 87, that's 8 tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They put 8 tens in the tens place. 7 ones, so they place 7 ones in the ones place. And then this is 3 tenths. So they get the tenths, and I'll just show you this real quick because a lot of the students will go, well, this is 1, 1.0, 1 whole, whatever. Well, the decimal shouldn't be floating in the air, so it's got to be over this way. So this is 1/10, 0.1, 1/10. So we do 3 tenths on here, and then 4 hundredths. You have the same issue with that, wanting to say it's 10, but again, the decimal. And 5 in the thousandths place, so 5 thousandths. And by the way, I've got magnets on the back of these that I just hot glued there, and I've got it on top of a dry erase board, which is why it's sticking like that. But the kids, when I work with the kids, they don't have that. These just happen to be the ones that I have hot glued on here because I carry them with me when I do this training, when I do a training with these, and I use these cookie sheets, these dollar store cookie sheets. Walmart has them for 99 cents, actually. So, all right, so this is 8 tens, 7 ones, 3 tenths, 4 hundredths, 5 thousandths. So once that's represented and you've done some activities with that, then it's really easy then, magnets are holding. It's really easy then to say, okay, now we're going to go to expanded notation with this. So how many are in the tens place? Well, there's 8 in the tens place. 8 what? 8 tens. And what's the value of 8 tens? Well, the value of 8 tens is 80. 8 times 10 is 80. So plus, in the ones place I have 7 ones. And you get the idea here. In the tenths place I have 3 tenths. When I do this, just so you know, you want to do, this is, the value of this is 3 times 1/10 or 3 tenths. Make sure that the kids know that that can be represented as a decimal or as a fraction. Plus 4 in the hundredths place. 4 times 100th or 4 times 100th. Also, right there, you notice I didn't put that leading 0 in that ones place. That's another way that it could be. It could be any of these 3 ways, and so the kids need to see it all of those 3 ways. And then finally, you would do the thousandths place back there, which would be the 5 times 1,000th, and you'd represent 5 times 1,000th like that, or 5 times 1,000 like that. Now, and you may not have talked so much about the fractions at this point because you're going to come to fractions later, but I mean, hopefully you did go ahead and show them that. So using the place value disk, this would be a great tool to go ahead and teach expanded notation